All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe and I are excited to check out some more Linkin Park. I'm a huge Linkin Park fan, so I've heard all these songs way too many times. Gabe, first time checking it out. He's reacted to In the End, Crawling, and One Step Closer.
Right.
There's other great songs in that first album. We're moving on to the second album, Meteora, and checking out Numb. Now, you've listened to Numb as far as the mashup with Jay-Z, but you said you wanted to check it out by itself, right?
I want to check it out by itself, and I'll tell you that, I think Crawling has grown on me. I think it's become probably my favorite Linkin Park song so far, and again, I didn't realize that the guy actually rapped himself, but they're so unique. Their sound is so unique, and I mean, I'm really enjoying this band. I mean, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna check out Numb. This is gotta be one of the most famous. I don't know if you call it a beat, if you call it I don't know what you call it, because he uses a machine, like almost like a DJ machine. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, but that's just one of those iconic things.
Hey, you watch your mouth when you talk about DJs. Did you see the?
I'm not saying anything bad.
Did you see the thing that went viral? This girl went on there for whatever reason. She was upset about something. She was crying. She was like, "What do DJs even do?" And then the DJ was like, "What do DJs even do? What do DJs do? What do do?" And he made a beat of her whining.
Geniuses.
It was hilarious, bro.
Geniuses.
So to any DJs out there, we know you do a lot.
They're people too. Here we go. Just love that.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smart?
Look at how he transitions so easily to like the soft, the high, the rocker. I mean, it's so effortless.
He's super talented, man.
He's amazing. It's so sad that we don't have. I mean, this guy amazingly talented.
Like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
dude. Like, I get it, because Jay-Z at the time was probably the biggest artist in the rap game, and it probably opened them up to a different revenue stream, a different audience. But this song is better than their mashup. It's better. The original is better, man. Like, wow. Like, the rapping kind of takes out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes away from it.
It takes away from it. And I'm just like, it flowed more in the other one before. The other one you played.
The rap? Oh. Yeah.
In
the end,
yeah. But this is, dude, this is crazy. This is dope. This is dope. I'm gonna have to like put it on the car and put that on the rotation. It's sad, like you said, that is his name? What's Dave?
Chester.
Oh, Chester passed, because he does got that unique voice where he can go from hardcore rock yelling to just, you know, the lower notes, and man, super dope.
He's so talented, and I've been listening to this song for 20 years now, and I still can't get enough of it. It still makes me feel different things, and I mean, his voice, the mashup, you know, Mike Shinoda there at the piano singing along, this or that, doing backup vocals, but just the message of this song too is so powerful, because you know, we're both parents of teenage kids. You have some adult kids as well, and so you've gone through it as a parent. You've gone through it as a kid yourself. Like, you can't help but be like, Mom, Dad, like, get off my back. Like, you want so much of me. I think you're disappointing me, like he's saying in there. And he says, I'm sure you had someone who was just as disappointed in you. Like, such a powerful line. But as a parent, you'd say, but to my kids, I'd say, but I'm not disappointed in you.
Right.
I might be disappointed in an act that you do, or I expect better from you.
Right.
But it doesn't quantify me as being disappointed. Now, of course, me as a parent might be different than other people's experience, where their parents are constantly disappointed and they won't even talk to them.
Right.
I was watching this documentary on Christopher Reeve, the guy who played Superman, and he had said that his own father was never pleased with anything he did. Wow. Even when he got the role of Superman, he goes to his dad and he says, Dad, I got the part of Superman. And of course, back then, comic book movies weren't like in vogue or anything like that. But his father busts open some champagne. He starts to celebrate, and it takes Christopher Reeve by surprise. Like, I'm not used to this. His dad thought he got a play about Superman and something else. It got a different title, but it has Superman in the title. It's like, no, Dad, I got in the movie, the comic book character. Takes the champagne back and basically says, is that the best you can do?
Wow.
Like, I can't imagine that type of thing. Like, that's rough.
That's
like,
definitely rough.
And he was on a stage or Broadway or whatnot before that, and you get this big movie role, and it's like, and you couldn't get this play. Why couldn't you get the play? I mean, so
interesting.
For those kind of parents, yes, but it's just so tough. It comes full circle when you become a parent yourself, to be like, all these things that like I was mad at my parents for.
Right.
I start to understand.
For sure.
Right?
For sure. And I think that for me, any disappointment I've ever had in my kids, it's in choices they've made, but not of them as people. And ultimately, you learn through your mistakes, right? It's a part of life. You've got to take those bumps and bruises. But I think that people that do feel that way, a lot of times they're more disappointed in themselves. Like, hey, I failed my child to the point where they weren't able to do X, Y, or Z. You know what I mean? And I mean, I tell you, parenting, when you say adult children, listen, I'm not sure exactly what age it is, but it ain't, I'll tell you right now, it ain't 18, cousin. 20? It ain't 20. What's J-Man? 24? It ain't 24. I don't think adult children come. I don't think adult comes until at least, we'll see what happens the next year at 25 with J-Man. But dude, it's especially this generation now. It's so wild, bro. I crack up and I'm like, Trey, his schedule's so hectic with football, school. He'll come home and his girl come home, and I figure, oh, you know, whatever. She's watching them play video games. I'm like, dude, adult children, different. Dude, we're like, where are the priorities? It's out of control.
Let me say this, and this is all respect to your son and his girlfriend. I don't know at all. Let me say this, like, we gotta talk to her. Like, you're okay with spending your time watching him play video games?
Dude, I tease her all the time. I'm like, this is who you want to be with?
Seriously.
She just starts cracking up or whatever. And, you know, she goes to all his home games with us or whatever, sits right there in the family section with us, and is super supportive. But it's just, I think that one thing, and I'm actually envious, and I tell my kids this, that this generation is so, even, like I don't know if the word is just, not happy-go-lucky, but just so, you know what I mean? Like, at his age, I was already worrying about real world stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of responsibility and pressure. And to him, man, he's still a kid. You know what I mean? He's cool. He's college. He's playing football. He's whatever. And I mean, you know, God bless him. You know what I mean? Stay there and to my point, even imagine the day he does finally leave, or like when J-Man, like, it is tough when they're not there at all. You know what I mean? You say, oh, I want to. But once they're not there,
can't wait.
I mean, listen, your pockets are a little bit better. The fridge is a little bit better.
Oh, I got money
but
in there.
not knowing did they make it home or whatever, it's tough, especially on mom, man. Savannah was like, oh my God. So you could only imagine, man.
I'm not going to be naive and say it's not going to be, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to take that risk.
I'm willing. I tell you what, it's nice though to walk downstairs and be like, oh, nobody ate the big piece of chicken?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
There's still
man.
food here. Thanks so much for watching and for listening to us at the end. This is a fantastic song. You know it is. Let us know what you think about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.